heathens.
Well, at the same time too, we have to be spiritual fathers, man, to the fatherless, man,
God.
by giving them the truth, man.
True judgment.
Right.
God. It says, plead for the widow.
Plead for the widows, man, and that's what we're doing too, man. But at the same time, hey, it's not about the woman, man, at this time frame, man.
God.
Because those who have wives, you're supposed to act like you don't have wives. But at the same time, we're not assholes to our wives, man. See, the truth is about balance, man. And you idiots from Milwaukee, man, you do not know the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? You get out there talking about a dream house. How the fuck you gonna have a dream house when the goddamn dream's over, man? We live in a fucking nightmare, man.
God.
When you're dreaming, you sleep.
God.
So you sleep, man. Find your wife a dream house and all that. Talking about you gonna lease a Porsche
God.
for that house. Your wife can leave you. They take the house and take the Porsche while you still paying on it, and another man will be living in your house and driving her around. Of course you paying for it. That's the unjust society that we living in, and you want a dream house in this society. Do you not know that for your dream house in your dream neighborhood, somebody owns the land for that neighborhood? Somebody owns it. The reason why that house costs $600,000, it don't really cost $600,000, but there's an Edomite that owns that land.
God.
See, there's no escape in this society, man.
God.
And you guys, you want to stay here. You think that it's all cool and fun and games until the Lord start killing people. And when you collapse the dollar, what you guys gonna do then? When the dollar is collapsed? What you gonna do then when you need the chip for your job?
They gonna take it.
Yeah, you niggas gonna take the chip. Cause your woman gonna leave you if you don't take the chip. Cause your woman worried about a fucking dream house. So that tell me how much y'all know. Y'all don't know nothing, man. And you gonna be a simpleton and give it to her, man. So that's why 2/3 of our people, man, you gonna be destroyed, man. That's why it's vain. Nate them guys going to the hood or wherever they going and pretty much just teaching a scarce amount of people that don't really want to hear it.
God.
You gotta come out to the highways and you're gonna meet all kinds of people. And it tells you to go to the gates of the nobles.
God.
So you might run into one of the elites out here, man. You might run into one of these celebrities, man. They not gonna hear the word in the hood, man. See, but you guys, you want to take the Lord's program and make it your own. And that's why the Lord's gonna destroy you, man. All you guys who think that you can do that, you know, the Lord is gonna do away with it.
And another reason that y'all go out there, because y'all more comfortable out there. Because ain't none of the so-called white men walking around in the hood, you know. All you really got is Jake. Jake dumbed down, Jake docile, right? So you look like you got something going on when you out there, right? And like the brother Awar was going into the scriptures, saying that we're supposed to let the heathens know as well, right? We're supposed to let them know that their destruction is coming. Let them know that they're going into slavery. Ultimately, that's the love of the scriptures, because truth is love, man. If you sit there and try to avoid telling somebody the truth, man, that's evil. Because you're trying to spare their feelings. Isaiah 58:1 said, cry loud, spare not. Spare meaning don't spare these niggas' feelings. Don't spare these heathens' feelings, right? Tell them the truth, man. And when you go into those lower level projects, yeah, you look good. Of course you're gonna look good. They looking at you like, man, you see these brothers? You out there with your microphones. Man, you niggas gonna pay, man. I'm just gonna finish this scripture out, brother, then I'm gonna give it to you.
y'all niggas don't be talking about shit, man.
Con.
I watched the videos, man. I bared with y'all for a couple videos.
Con.
Y'all ain't hitting on nothing, man. Sister, where your fringes at? You know? Yeah. It'll be chick holding a baby, waiting at the bus stop or whatever. Hey, sister, you ain't got no dresses on. Where the fringes at? You know what I'm saying? Now I question you, why you lined up? You know what I'm saying? What's the name of the Lord? Oh, the name don't matter.
We don't know the name.
Which, matter of fact, a video came out on y'all about that. Because you were talking about a sister was trying to get the name out of y'all, man. And y'all wouldn't do it. And that just go to show you, man, the Lord's gonna go ahead.
Nah, they gonna say the name, the word of God.
Yeah.
That ain't the Lord name, the word of God. These niggas, they crazy.
How is his word his name?
That's what I'm saying.
The word is Yahweh Shai.
Con.
So that's completely different from the Most High.
They go back to John 1:1.
Right. The word's
What's the word?
right. The word's name is Yahweh Shai.
See, that's how you know Nate and them been paid off, boy. Because you were so sincere when you broke down the names. Passionately. You had that fervent spirit, man, when you was teaching the true names of Yahweh Shai. And now it doesn't matter.
It's a joke.
It's a joke now. Your place, so on and so forth, man. You trying to, turn off that spiritual communication, man. You know what I'm saying? From the sincere people who are trying to find Yahweh Shai. Because, like I always going to, man, if you don't got that key, man, you cannot crank up that car, man.
Con.
Yahweh is the car, Yahweh Shai is the key, man. You know what I'm saying?
They want to they want to be like Esau and have a push star. They don't want no kids. You know what I'm saying? So they want to just skip Yahweh Shai and go straight to Yahweh.
Yeah.
They want a push star. That's what they want. It don't work like that.
You gotta have the names, man. Hey, Proverbs 18:10, man.
I got a book for you about the name. All right, this is Malachi 1:6. A son honoreth his father, and they servant his master. If then I be a father, where is my honor? And if I be a master, where is my fear? Saith Yahweh host unto you,
Right.
O priests, that despise my name. And ye say, wherein have we despised my name?
Right. So, how do you despise his name, man? By not teaching the names, man.
God.
You know, that's how you give reverence to Yahweh, man, and Yahweh Shai, by naming them, man. That's how you give them honor. That's how you give them glory, and that's how you worship them, man. By saying Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and it's also how you place curses upon people with utilization of the names, man. You have to have the names, man.
And to not call a man by his name, or to not call him to what he's referenced by is a show of disrespect.
Con.
You know, it's an
It's a
insult.
high form of disrespect.
You know, if I call you man, if I call you dude, you like, no,
That's not my name.
that's not my name.
Good precept.
And I continuously not call you by the name that you're referencing me to call you by, man.
Con.
I'm disrespecting you purposely. So those men who don't call upon the Most High's name deliberately, they're disrespecting the Most High purposely, man.
Yeah, this goes into the Lord spoke Hebrew. His name is in Hebrew. His name is not in English. His name is in Hebrew. This Acts 26:14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking to me and saying in the Hebrew
In
tongue.
the Hebrew tongue, man, so Yahweh Shai did not speak to the Apostle Paul in English. He did not speak to him in Greek, nor in French, man, or Latin, man. He spoke to him in the Hebrew tongue, man. And Nate and them know that, man. He took that person, man.
Con.
And you can't say that men never had the name. Hey, Genesis 4:26, man. Somebody, Genesis 4:26 real quick.
I got it, man. Go ahead. Come on, what you got?
And then I can make this point too. When you read the epistles of Paul, every time, or even John, even in Revelation, whenever he said a Hebrew name, you know, because he was writing, the New Testament written in Greek, but when he would say Hebrew names, he would break it down what the name meant in Hebrew, because he knew those people didn't speak Hebrew. You know, so that let you know that you're supposed to be calling the name of the Lord in the Hebrew tongue, man.
And just to add, I think the apostles broke it down some years ago. Even the New Testament was written in Greek. I'm sorry, written in Hebrew.
Yeah.
You know, it was so a lot of those epistles written in Hebrew. You know,
because like the brother said, the Most High knew what he was doing. You know, got the word translated, transliteration from Hebrew to English, Greek to English. The Most High knew we was on our way to what? Captivity. His word gonna get pushed one way or another. That's the Most High. He control all things. You know, so when Noah knew that we was coming to a so-called America, which is Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, he knew he got what? The men of the Lord, which is who? King James, and he got the 10 scholars to translate that, transliteration that, from Hebrew and Greek to Latin to English. And that's to prove that the Lord knew what was going on, because he the director, he the author. You know, he control all things. You know, that's the thing that we always say. The Most High knew what was gonna go on. The Lord is not, the Lord is not dumb and confounded. He's not ignorant, man.
To the fact of how he set this thing up.
His creation.
So just by the Lord's name, that's why he says, show yourself approved. You know, study, show yourself approved.
Yeah, and that's also why I say all things work according to his perfect will, right? Because everything revolves around the Most High. The earth is his footstool, man. Everything is below the Most High. You know, he knows everything that's going on, man, through his angels. His angels are his eyes.
That's right.
You know, the Lord has legions upon legions upon legions of angels, man, all over this place. Whether it be a death angel, whether it be an angel that encampeth around his men like we out here tonight. You know, the angels are watching over us, man.
That proved when the last time we was out here, the police tried to get us off the highway. When the brothers came, we set up camp. It felt like we had, you know what I'm saying, like 300 angels around us. The police didn't even stop.
They didn't even come
driving by.
Yeah, they didn't come through.
I got a precept for you.
Hey, I'm gonna get back to the description he wanted about the name.
So that's how you know that the Lord had the angel protecting us. They could not stop. They only kept going.
This is Genesis chapter 4, verse 26. It says, and to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of Yahweh.
So men actually called upon the name of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai. You can't get around that scripture, man. So when you go to Exodus 6 and 3, somebody get that book?
This is Exodus chapter 6, verse 3. It says, Salakia Israel, Exodus chapter 6, verse 3. It says, and I appeared unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob by the name of Alashijah.
Alashijah, go ahead.
It says, but
that means the power almighty.
Go ahead, it says, but by my name Yahweh was I not known to them.
Now, when you go, and Apostle Ramlah broke it down beautifully, man. When you go to the blue letter and when you read it in the Hebrew form of the context, is that Hebrew word is nawad ya'ayya. Nawad ya'ayya. And that means well known, okay, famous. So you had certain men who knew the name, but it just wasn't magnified at the time frame. Just like here and now. Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shai, the men of the Lord has his name. But once we're delivered, or Lord willing, we're part of the elect, once the elect are delivered, then the whole world's gonna know their name. It's gonna be magnified again, man. And that's what they were saying, man.
Well, today, they ask you, what religion do you come in? And back in the ancient world, they asked you, whose name you come in?
Con.
Because they'll come in the name of Dagon, Nimrod, or any Tammuz, or any of these things, man.
Idols.
All these different idols. What idol do you come in? So we come in the name of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
Okay, and nothing's changed. That's how we get through our day to day. See, but Nate, and you guys, really all you about is money, deceiving the flock so you can keep your financial gain. And that's not what this thing is about. It's not about financial gain. You see our people, man? You see how destroyed they are? Of course, when they teach and we talk about the Heavenly Father and we learn that we Hebrews, it's plain. Okay, what was his name? I know Jesus in English. What was his name in the Hebrew? He was a Hebrew. What were all their names in the Hebrew? I know his name wasn't Isaiah. What was his name in the Hebrew? I know it's not Genesis. What is Genesis in the Hebrew? I know it's not Obadiah. I know it's not Hosea. So what is Hosea in the Hebrew?
Con.
And of course we'll tell you it's Yahweh Shah.
Con.
But you won't break it down to them, man. You won't break it down. You will tell everybody and brag to everybody about how you got a Hebrew name, how you this and that.
Officer this, officer.
But then the Lord can't have his though.
God.
He can't have a Hebrew name. You think the Lord not gonna destroy a guy like that, man? Over here doing lessons on black woman's hair, doing lessons on getting government benefits, doing lessons on why the 501c3 is okay, doing lessons telling you the chip is not the mark of the beast, but won't tell you if they gonna take it or not.
And won't tell you what it is, but he'll tell you what it's not.
Right. He'll tell you what it's not, but he won't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
He'll say it's sin. Well, in this flesh, we sin every day. So does that mean we had a mark of the beast?
So everybody got the mark of the beast.
Johanna said there's many marks of the beast. All right? But none of them did. At first it was an embargo.
You know what I'm saying?
Then he changed it. What did he change it to now? He changed it to sin, just like Nate. And really, you and I should be y'all on the same thing, man.
God.
I proved that shit, man, through a video where they had that New Orleans symbol, the fleur-de-lis that the Saints got when on that Passover 2013 or 2014, I believe, Nate had it on the back of his mantle, his cape, as he was walking into the Passover room, and they had the camera zoomed in on that symbol. Then for the main camp of ISUPK, they had the banner posted up, and they had ISUPK and a Star of Molech, of course, but what they believe is a Star of David. And then they had the fleur-de-lis on each side. They had 2 or 4 of them. Then if you go to the main camp where Johanna at, see the lower level camps don't have the fleur-de-lis. But the main camps where Johanna at, or that's close to Johanna, they got the fleur-de-lis on their clothes. They got the fleur-de-lis on there. And the fleur-de-lis is nothing but the Baphomet. That's nothing but that star. A Baphomet again, man.
God.
And if you look at Baphomet, the picture of Baphomet, that demon, that's the same thing. He's the same shape as the fleur-de-lis. So let's show you guys are really in it together, man. And you're a bunch of sellouts, man. And the Lord gonna come back, and he gonna get what you owe, man.
Yeah, he gonna get you for disrespecting his name. First and foremost.
And I guarantee Nate called on the name when the Lord come back.
God. Hey, that's cause even I remember watching a video, Elder Ricard said he ran, one of the elders, I wanna say it was Elder Ricard, said he ran into you, Nate. And yeah, I know the name is Yahweh Shai. Man, you gonna pay for that, bro. You gonna pay for that, man.
He also stated that he teach in their name. He teaches his congregation in their name, man. So you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be making that public as well, man.
That's not true though, because your congregation say different. They don't come in that name.
Yeah.
They tell you that name don't matter. They was like, but you can look up the name if you want to. But that name don't matter. Where your fringes at? You know, when the law ain't gonna save you, man. There's gonna be plenty of people in this society with pure hearts towards the Lord that are gonna be saved, and they ain't gonna know nothing about the law, man. They gonna be saved in the 11th hour, man. They gonna come in the 11th hour, and they gonna be eating pork. They gonna be doing whatever they do till that time, man. Till the Lord wake them up. So how you gonna look at that guy and say, but Lord, he ain't got no fringes? You know? You come to work with fringes on you. He's setting you guys up for the okie doke, man.
Yeah, for the kid.
Man, Esau, when Esau sees that shit, man. We have enemies out here. And what that means is, when this man bring the hammer down, man, it's coming straight on you guys, man. It's coming on all of us. But he making you easy targets. The Burn White Jesus challenge. And then you posting it up. Burning it. Like, what do they do with the terrorists? Well, so-called terrorists. They show the Arabs burning the American flag, right? So you there burning the white Jesus, man. You guys are foolish. And Nate setting you up. A cop. Cops are known for setting you up, especially a fucking detective, man. Watch First 48. Yeah. Hey, look, we don't care about this little small weed case you got. Then find out at the end of it, they locked his ass up for the weed case, man. and got him to snitch.
That's right, that's all what they do.
That's a fucking detective for you, man.
They high five when they leave out the room.
Yeah.
Nate locked men up, innocent men up.
God.
And they got a lawsuit off that shit, man.
Yeah.
So that show you what type of dude Nate is. Nate teaches congregation stop and frisk. It's okay. Then what did Lima say? If you look suspicious, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the police.
Yeah,
You are going to jail. You're walking around me, your pants sagging, I am calling the cops. What is that? I mean, even ISUPK made a point. Yeah, Howard Shah had a warrant. You know what I'm saying? They had a bounty on him, man.
God. This is Exodus chapter 3, starting at 14. It says, and the power said unto Moses, I am that I am.
So when you look up the Hebrew word for I am, it goes into higher. And what does that mean? Exists, to become, to be.